The Canadian dollar took a heavy hit as trade talks with Washington collapsed. Dollar-yen, silver, and the Nasdaq are all on the board tonight, and the day's biggest mover is saved for last. Let's get into it. Dollar-CAD finished the session with the trend firmly pointed lower, a reflection of the Canadian dollar's resilience even as trade tensions mounted. The bearish structure that built through the day keeps the path of least resistance tilted toward lower levels, and that pressure looks set to persist while the breakdown holds. Silver closed with momentum squarely behind it, the strong bullish trend pushing the market to probe higher levels through the session. Price action showed consistent buying interest, and with that structure intact, the market is more likely to extend toward higher levels on any continuation. Palantir held a strong bullish posture through Monday's session, with the trend leaning higher and price action reflecting persistent demand. The structure built during the day keeps the market oriented toward higher levels, and the path of least resistance remains upward while that momentum holds. Coinbase tracked the broader crypto strength today, closing the session with a strong bullish trend firmly in place. The upward structure that developed keeps the market tilted toward higher levels, and momentum suggests the path of least resistance continues in that direction. Home Depot finished the session with the trend pointed firmly lower, the bearish structure pressing the market toward lower levels through the day. Price action offered little relief for buyers, and with that breakdown in place, the market is more likely to extend toward lower levels while the structure holds. Bitcoin closed Monday's session with the bullish trend intact, the market holding higher levels and showing measured but consistent buying interest. The structure built through the session keeps the path of least resistance tilted toward higher levels, and a continuation looks more likely while momentum stays supportive. Brent crude staged a recovery through the session, the bullish trend asserting itself as the initial oil weakness on Hormuz news faded. Price action turned higher as buyers stepped in, and the trend now leans toward higher levels while that demand structure remains in place. The Dow ended the session with the trend carrying a mild bullish lean, though price action showed hesitation and the probable path tilts toward lower levels in the near term. The mild bullish structure provides some support, but the market looks more likely to revisit lower levels before any meaningful extension higher. Trade talk failure between Ottawa and Washington sent the Canadian dollar sharply lower, while gold held firm as Treasury debasement trades stayed in focus ahead of Jackson Hole. Oil eased after Iran allowed Iraqi tankers through the Strait of Hormuz. The one to watch on the calendar today is Treasury Secretary Bessent speaking. WTI crude was the standout mover of the session, surging with a strong bullish trend that overwhelmed the early softness tied to Hormuz headlines. Buyers took control decisively, and with the trend firmly pointed higher and momentum building, the path of least resistance is clearly oriented toward higher levels from here. That is the evening wrap for Monday, the 24th of August. Subscribe to ForexBullion for the morning edition, which checks whether today's moves extended overnight. This is general market information for educational purposes only, not financial advice.